apologies in advance. I am finishing up a cup of noodle, so I might eat a little bit on camera. I tried to eat as much of it before, but then I was like, my fans are waiting. I don't know. Speaking of my fans are waiting, I am going to update the thingamabob. Actually, I'm going to do a thing. So for those of you that remember last week, I posted a link to a video. I'm actually going to put it on my video description. But it's basically if you can't like support Black Lives Matter by like going to a protest or donating, you can just have this video on in the background. You can have it on while you're watching my video. Here it is. As far as I know, it's still effective, but you just have to make sure that you have it running and that your ad blocker is off, and then you probably need to like turn premium off, I'm assuming, because what helps is the ad revenue. And it's got like 9.5 million views at this point. So that's good. I was gonna say, and it looks like it's like, from what I can tell, it's legitimately working. So yeah, just have this vid playing in the background. I'm gonna put it in the YouTube description right now. How do I want to word this? Let's do that. And I am going to copy. And I need a picture. There we go. And there we go. And I'm going to type it in the chat. Boom. So, yeah, just take a second. That link is now on the YouTube video description. Excuse me. And it should now also be on the comment section on both YouTube and Twitch. So, if you're like me and are spending the majority of your money right now on rent and food during this pandemic, well, not rent, but HOA fees, mortgage, same dealio. Or if you're like a broke college student or something, put that video on in the background. Don't even really need to be watching it. Just make sure that your ad blocker's off and it is able to play ads. And yeah, that is a great way to donate to the Black Lives Matter movement without you actually having to donate. You are like unable to. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I mentioned that while I was getting things set up, because it's still a thing that's happening. I mean, it's not gonna go away until it goes away, I feel. And if that's not the case, then that's not right. It shouldn't go away until, like, I'm a big justice person, so shouldn't go away until justice has been served, I guess. You can put it like that. I feel weird wording things. You know this. I've mentioned it before. I did change my banner, or my cover photo, I guess, on Facebook to like a Black Lives Matter one, and I used characters that I was familiar with darker skin in the media. Unfortunately, only one of those characters is actually played by an African American woman, which kind of sucks. But, oh, what is her name? It's like Kimberly Brooks or something? I'm gonna look it up. She plays, in Trauma Center New Blood, she plays Valerie Blaylock, who is the co-protagonist with Marcus Vaughn. Kind of like how in this game there's like 6 protagonists. In that game there's 2. Also, fun fact, for those of you that watch Steven Universe, she also plays Jasper. And the voices are completely different. Like, I never would have known unless I compared the actors. Who's actors? Yeah, Kimberly Brooks. So yeah, support her. I know she was at, I think it was Empire City Con, but like before it was called Empire City Con. I think it was while it was still going under Beach City Con, right? Something like that. But she was at that, and I would have been, if I was there, which I wasn't, but if I was, I would have been that person that was cosplaying like Valerie Blaylock, and nobody would have known who the hell, because everybody else would have been like Steven Universe or Jasper, but I'd just be here like, hey, remember playing her in this game? Your co-star did. But yeah. There's definitely like a movement going on in like the theater community as well. And I feel like it's growing within the voice actor community as well, but it just, especially in the voice actor community, it baffles me how many characters are played by white actors. Like, ultimately, like, voice acting, the color of your skin does not matter, your appearance does not matter. So I don't know if it's just people, I know at least in community theater, a lot of people that are of some sort of minority, like physical minority, just don't feel like they can audition for things because they think, oh, there's no way in hell I'm gonna get cast. Like, for example, someone plus size can only get cast as like Tracy Turnblad in Hairspray or Martha Dunstock in Heathers. Like, that's all they can get cast as. They can't get cast as anyone else just because of their size. And there's a lot of people that I know have trouble getting cast because of their skin color. Like, they can only be in Hairspray. Like, the black guy can only play Seaweed in Hairspray, and that's all he can do. This is why I freaking loved, and I'm so sad that it had to close because of COVID. Any of you that know the Frozen Broadway musical, they cast an African-American actor as Kristoff, and he slayed it. Not Hans, which is what everybody would probably expect. Kristoff, as in like the male lead. Yeah, boy. So, yeah. Enough about that. For now. Anyway, here we go. Come on. Yes, I see you, Asclepius. There we go. And we are, oh, we're not over the, I'm very confused. Why are we not over the 100-hour? Maybe it caps the playtime at that. Does it cap the playtime at 100 hours? It just doesn't go anymore? They figured, who the fuck is gonna be playing this game for 100 hours? Me! I do because I love. I guess. Alright. So yeah, we just finished. I want to believe. Oh, that's why there is a wire. Oh, and maybe if I scooch it up. Yeah, there we go. Sensor bar problems! Because of course. Alright. Yeah, that was my Black Lives Matter rant of the day. Or I guess really of the week, because I feel like I don't think I've streamed since last time I streamed Trauma Center. Whoops, sorry. Or Trauma Team, I guess. Alright. So, oh, yeah, we were on this shit. That's right. Alright. So, we are... Have I tried? I don't think I've tried. Yeah, there's no way in hell. So, we are going to continue with the poor baby girl Alyssa plot. For those of you that weren't here in the last episode, and I will definitely, I think I said this in the last episode, when I make the playlist, Naomi's mission, Crime of Passion, will definitely be before this episode and the last episode that I taped. Because stuff happens with her and it makes this operation more emotional because you know the character through her plot. So, yeah, nerd stuff. Alright, start episode. Enough talk! I don't know what that voice was.
Damn it! This is the old ward, but I didn't expect this.
Yeah, and I think I even said in the last episode something about like, oh, remember how Hank Freebird is basically a
power room by now.
He's a superhero, but he has like legitimate superpowers, I swear to God. And it's gonna show itself right now. Waking Heart. I feel like this intro has been very clumsy, so I apologize if that's the case. But luckily I know this plot pretty well. Why is this a thing? How is this a thing that is allowed to happen? Okay, so I put in my promo for this episode that after this we're gonna get into the Patient Zero chapter, where the virus spreads like COVID-19, but its side effects are just like any other Atlas game. We're already getting into the Atlas game side effects here. That was like pure Atlas right there. And by Atlas, I mean like things that are just like so weird and absurd that they would never actually happen in real life. Granted, near the end of every Atlas game, they start getting into like gods and deities. I don't think they go into that as much in this game. Definitely not like they do with... Yeah, because Second Opinion and New Blood, there's like cults revolving around the viruses, and that's not a thing in this game. But like, I don't know. There's definitely stuff about it that kind of lean toward that vibe, I guess.
Alright. It's not too late. She can still be saved.
But yeah, so that's the problem when you only play this once a week, or record it once a week, I guess, is you forget exactly where you are, and shit's gonna get ridiculous in this app. I'm just gonna tell you straight out. I mean, it already has with frickin' Hank being able to restore a power line just because of how thick he was. Like, things I don't think I will ever understand.
Your organs must have been damaged as well to cause that.
Don't tell me. Did the bomb?
Let's open her up and confirm it.
Okay, so yeah, so at the end of the last episode, we had to deal with all of the extremities from the bomb explosion that she dealt with. So for any of you, like, how is she not fucked up? That's why. Though there is some stuff that happens in Naomi's plot that have to do with this bombing that kind of baffles me. But I won't state it until we actually get to Naomi's plot.
It's a radio transmission from the helicopter.
Because yeah, I think this is the only time that we've seen Naomi up until this point besides her plot, is that part where she's crying into her phone or whatever, and Ciara says, "Don't worry, I'll save her," and then leaves.
Once they surround that place, you'll never get to finish. You've got about 10 minutes. Get it done.
Why does this feel so real with what's going on with the world right now? Like, people just care more about violence than, like, saving people's lives, or I don't know.
Doctor.
Okay, and I said this we had a Tomoe mission where there was a time limit. This is a callback to the earlier Trauma Center games. All of the missions had a time limit. So, Tomoe's last one did, this one does, and spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure Tomoe's next mission also has a time limit.
Focus on the operation. Let's keep
Alright,
treating.
so I gotta, and I can get pretty, I'll say straight up, with this mission, I don't want to say it tends to go long, but I know at the very least Specialist I haven't been able to complete it in time, and I feel like on Resident, which is what I'm on now, I think it can be kind of hard. So, apologies when I start this timer if I don't talk much and I don't make a lot of commentary. That is why. Oh, that's the point I was trying to think of. Frickin' doctors have to go through like years and years of medical training to save lives, and then we're getting to like a.k.a. 1312 stuff. Police don't have to go through nearly as much time to protect lives in quotations, I put, because they don't always. You know, depends on the cop, and the system is, you know, piece of trash. The system, not everybody in it, but the system itself is. It's one of those. It's like Fire Nation and Avatar. Not everybody in the Fire Nation is bad, but the Fire Nation is bad. You know? And like even teachers. Teachers have to do more work on their careers. Like, what the hell? Don't understand. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Like, I apologize, but this will be a frequent thing.
The broken ribs are piercing the organ.
This political talk, it shouldn't even be.
Let's hurry up and extract those bones.
Yeah, also I apologize if I cut through a lot of the dialogue. That's also because of the time.
Yes, if it reopens, the damage will be true. Let's suture each one carefully before moving to the next.
All right. Prepare the sutures.
The first wound has been sutured.
Have to treat one, but suture this before it opens again.
One more. Another blood pool may form. This is the last wound to suture. Stay sharp. Use the synthetic membranes. The blood pool has been drained. Place the membrane has been placed. Please continue.
The music in this part is really good though, I'll admit that. Like, this is like his, not boss theme, you'll hear it when it comes. Like, each of them have a specific Rosalia theme, and you'll really start hearing those starting in the next step. Oh god, what? What? I forgot that was a thing, which is sad, because I've been practicing this one a lot. Yeah, so might as well get the fragments put down here so I don't have to move back. Silly me. It takes up time, Courtney.
Doing anything else. One more.
We'll have to treat one wound at a time. I need the suture it before it opens up again.
Use the synthetic membranes. The blood pool has been drained. Place the membrane.
Continuing with the treatment. Bring the next membrane.
Membranes have been placed.
Couldn't tell if that was, if I was going to need an extra membrane there because cutscene dialogue, or not, I guess it's not cutscene dialogue, in-game dialogue. Sure. bones.
Please continue carefully.
Okay, I feel like I'm making good time.
The bone fragments are removed.
The lungs have been
Okay, so this part can go on for way too long if you're not careful, if you don't know what you're doing. And this is the kind of stuff that they normally do in orthopedics.
The fragments will be on the
In
tray.
this case,
Place them carefully.
since we're working on more than just bones, we got to do a little bit of everything here.
There are several areas, so move the view accordingly.
How to do this, and then you have to use the nunchuck to change the position. It can get a little funky if you don't know what you're doing.
I can't reconstruct a rib if I'm not in the right area.
I am in the right area. Shut
Bring
up.
up the next bone fragment.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Fuck.
Too hasty.
I was gonna say,
Location.
it gets to the point sometimes when you play this mission enough, you know, in general, where most of the bones go. Like, the shapes are always the same and the positions are always the same. But you also need to not get too excited about it and fuck up like I just did. Okay, don't need to go to the left at all anymore. It helps to say that. That if you're not careful. And then the last one goes here.
All bone fragments are in.
Alright. Other fragments need gel as well.
The vitals aren't stabilizing. There's still something.
Don't tell me. Is it her liver?
Yeah.
Choice.
We've got a little less than 6.5 minutes left.
The liver's been damaged so much.
We can expect changes in the patient.
Yeah, and
to
then there's
hemorrhage.
also that. Great.
Please be aware of the vitals.
Frickin' bomber, why you gotta do this to Alyssa?
Yes. We'll save her, no matter what.
Oh.
This is Gabriel. You don't need to answer. Just listen. There's no time. This is our last message. Listen carefully, kid. Let Tomoe take over the operation and get out of there.
What?
Oh, and you did great, you know.
Because they're looking for him, that's what they're really trying to do. Because he's a prisoner and stuff.
I'll take over the procedure. Please, you need to go.
And make the size 11 p.m.
What is that? Luckily, during these cutscenes, there's no time limit, so I'm gonna look that up. Oh, it's a forceps. It's a type of forceps. Oh, sorry. I'm seeing a picture of it, but it looks like it's a pair of scissors and there's this other curvy thing. So I'm not sure exactly what it looks like, but it's a type of forceps.
Doctor, there's no time. You need to.
Why don't they just say, hand me the forceps? See, they're trying to be more scientific.
Always run. From whatever sins I
You're
made.
doing the thing.
I won't run anymore. From the lives I hurt or from the ones I can save.
Doctor, let's continue the treatment. We have to hurry. Another blood pool may form, so please close the wound. Before you treat the other wound, the first wound has been sutured. Please continue treatment.
She's going into cardiac arrest. Get the defibrillator.
We've got a pulse.
A lot of that's gonna be happening.
Happens again.
We'll have to treat one wound and let's suture this before it opens again.
One more. Another blood pool may form. This is the last wound to suture. Stay sharp.
Suture it.
Use the synthetic membrane to seal the wounds shut.
And honestly, if I remember right, it's not worth keeping her vitals that high. just because of all this stuff that happens with her going into cardiac arrest constantly and shit.
We'll have to treat one wound.
Before you treat the other wound,
All right. Proceeding to the next.
please suture the closed wound before doing one more. Another blood pool.
I need the suture before it opens up again. Sutures.
Use the synthetic membrane to seal the wound shut. Patients in danger. Be aware of the vitals.
And it starts feeling like a first response mission with all the beeping.
Please use stealth. The patient's in danger.
I'm
Be
dead.
aware of the vitals.
Look at it.
We'll save her, no matter what.
I was about to say, I feel like I'm doing good, but...
All treatments are complete. That should do it.
Okay, wow. I was gonna say the last bit is just a few defibrillator pulses, but I finished that in about 5 minutes. That's
Incoming cardiac.
not bad.
Big one. No, please resuscitate her.
It helps to like pull your arms back.
Her pulse isn't coming back.
It's not over. She can still be saved. Increase the voltage. Charge it again.
AED is set. Please watch the gauge's speed. It's still good. Her pulse still isn't returning.
One more time. Don't give up.
She's flatlining. Doctor,
Oh.
she isn't going to...
Hold on.
Melissa, please. You've got the whole world ahead of you. You're
Think of Naomi while you're unconscious.
Teach me what it means to live.
Okay, drama teacher. Damn it. There we go.
Her vitals have returned. This...
Right. Operation complete.
Yeah.
Let's close her up.
I feel like I did pretty well, actually. It's not over yet.
Closing
but
the operational area. Sutures, please.
might as well be. At this point, they're always like, yay, we did it, even though you can still fuck up by not putting the bandage in the right place.
Melissa did well by hanging in there. Bandage. Ending the procedure.
This disease passed from
This
this
disease
world.
is passed from this world.
Amazing. You really saved her.
Have some needs. Excuse me. Yeah, holy shit. Okay. 18426. I think that might be an S. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think it must just be
It's all thanks to you, Doctor.
because I feel like that I did really well in. I either was like better than I was there, despite like there were a few slip ups, like there was that one miss, or I've just been keep trying to practicing it on specialist and sucking at it.
No. I just did what I was meant to do.
Doctor, thank you so much.
You're saying this like you know her, Tomoe. Naomi's the one that knows her, but okay. So remember, during all of this, Naomi is still investigating who the fuck the bomber is and stuff. Like, look at him! What the hell? I don't understand you.
Get out of the way.
There's a procedure going on. No one's allowed to enter.
I have a job to do. Get out of the way or I'll use force.
That'll be enough. Please move aside, Dr. Freebird.
Dr. Tachibana.
Dun dun dun. It is done.
The operation was successful. I won't run or hide from you.
How ironic. You throw everything away all to save a patient.
I'm going to atone for the sins that I may or may not have committed.
Take it away.
Guess it's a little ironic that the mission that's going on Naomi's mission at the exact same time is literally called Seeking Atonement. Granted, it's for other stuff. But yeah. Alright. Hesitant Spirit. This is a pretty good one. How did I do on Spark? I don't think it's worth trying. Maybe I will, like if it's really easy, but honestly, I think I remember this one being a bitch. On Specialist anyway. But yeah, here. Maria's plot's starting to get good, because remember, last thing we saw with her was she was,
So, you were so stubborn.
yeah,
they
I was
had to
gonna
come
say,
help you?
she was helping with that shipwreck or whatever,
Say it like that.
and she had to do everything herself and all that, if you remember.
Such an idiot. What's so bad about relying on others? Just think of them as tools to be used for your own
See, I just really like their rapport, like...
I just can't stand the fact that they
Well, I can
See,
definitely
like, they have a good,
sympathize.
like, they understand each other, I feel.
In my line of work, you start to see what people truly are. They're selfish and ignorant. It makes me not want to help them. Still, if you needed help from them, what does that make you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not really.
It's
But
it can be hard to be humble.
what's wrong with
honestly.
a hero who isn't perfect?
Sounds like a real asshole thing to say,
We're
but it's the
doctors.
truth.
Our only goal is to save
There you
people's
go.
lives. If making a fool of yourself saves lives, isn't it worth it?
See, like, I feel like Hank tries to talk to her, but at the same time, like,
Dispatch center.
I don't know, I just feel like Gabe gets her on a bigger
Respond,
level.
over.
This is Resurgamo 1. Over. What's the matter?
There's been a bombing at Portland
And
Airport.
there we go.
Heavy casualties. Get there
Okay.
immediately. Over.
Actually, this does make sense.
Roger that.
Time-wise,
Resurgamo 1
okay.
heading to the scene. Over.
Because, bit of a spoiler alert for Naomi Seeking Atonement chapter. You find out who the bomber is, and they end up trying to bomb the First Lady at Portland Airport. And a bomb does go off, but everything, like, in general, ends up being okay. But, yeah, you actually go to Portland Airport as Naomi to deal with it head on. So I was gonna say, I'm like, why is this, like, with the way that they're doing the timeline, technically this should be after Seeking Atonement, but it's so close together that it might as well be put under the same timeline.
There's no time to think.
Though I guess it is also weird. No, yeah, it makes sense. Because Gabe's doing everything on call. So they could easily be doing this while Naomi's doing, like, the aftermath of her stuff, and CR is working on Alyssa.
We're with Resurgam First Care. Gather the victims here. We'll start treatment on them as they pass through triage.
Raging Bomber, you're not gonna get away with this! I love the Raging Bomber plot, honestly. I might like it even more than the Huzawi plot. I love the Raging Bomber plot.
This is terrible. What the hell's going on here?
There's a good chance that more wounded will come. Be ready to deal with them.
Bombs!
I know that. You don't have to remind me. Let's do this.
I mean, the worst is the actual bomber, who I'm pretty sure goes by a suicide bombing. At least that's definitely what it seems like.
I can see an arm under the rubble.
What?
It's moving. Whoever it is, they're alive. Hey, hurry up with your treatment here. If we're not fast, we may be too late.
I can't find my friend. I'm sure she's somewhere.
Hey, someone contact HQ. There's still someone who needs to be rescued.
I'm done treating her. You'll be all right now. You're going to the hospital.
Burns to the abdomen. There's
Like, luckily at this point, in general, you know how to do everything. So they're not going to stop you for a lot of cutscenes and stuff. You can just keep going. Which, in first response, in my opinion, is pretty crucial. Oh god. I'm glad I saw this one.
His condition's gonna change? The hell with that.
Don't let the other guy die as I'm working on this one and can't switch over.
This pulse has returned.
I'm securing an airway. Let's hurry
I
up
think
and get
that's
this
gonna
tube
happen.
inserted.
It's like, I gotta go quick.
Someone's collapsed.
Damn it! Vitals don't look good.
Why another fucking I-beam?
Maria, we need hydraulic cutters. Get help
Oh,
immediately.
well actually, that makes sense, because if I remember right, the bomb is made out of, like, parts of steel pipe.
Me?
But still, why is there, like, an I-beam?
You think there's time for arguing?
Mm.
Swallow your pride and go.
Damn it! All right. Somebody help! We need
She's
a
so
hydraulic
fucking
cutter.
awkward.
Hey, they need the cutter. Somebody free, go with her.
Dave, I brought someone.
What took you so long? Come on, you give the orders. Are you ready? Let's do this.
Like, I think she likes to think that she wants to be, like, a boss and a leader, but honestly, I think she's just better as an independent worker. But the problem is, in this, like, kind of line of work, medicine in general,
Can we use the hydraulic cutters?
but also being an EMT,
Good to go. Use the hydraulic cutters.
like, you can't do that. You gotta work as a team.
Keep an eye on the patient's vitals.
I need to see the hemorrhaging areas. I'm gonna.
That's more important than your wardrobe.
Damn it! Vitals don't look good.
Good. We can see the wounds. Use gauze to treat the hemorrhaging and perform
I can't
hemostasis.
yet. I need to use a tourniquet, you dumbass.
I'll
Thank
need
you,
to
Maria.
Get one ready for me.
Gabe don't know what the hell he's talking about.
All right, now treat the lacerations.
Not gonna risk that for the biscuit. Yeah, remember when I said on the last mission I felt like I was doing really well? Now I'm getting concerned, because like, look at what's happening up here.
Don't even try to flatter me, you moron.
See? These people need
Seem to be burns
PhDs.
over a wide area. Luckily, they don't look that serious.
All right, her abdomen is in the worst condition, so let's start there. Damn it, vitals don't look good.
Okay.
Hemorrhaging severe. I'm securing a blood transfusion before transport.
Get him out. I normally don't like, stop like that, but since he was at a hanging red and I forgot exactly what station he was,
Start transporting this patient.
get him out.
Damn it, vitals don't look good. Burns on her left arm look pretty bad.
This isn't good. Her right leg's broken too. We can't move this patient in this condition.
The burns come first. Beginning treatment.
It worked.
All right, the burns have been treated. Let's take a look at that broken leg now. Severely.
Don't be too rough.
All right, the bones
Don't be
have
too
been
rough
split.
with it,
Now
except
split.
do. Told you about that in a previous mission.
All right, perfect. Wrapping bandages now. Okay, this one's good to go. Transport.
Alright, should be the last one.
One area finished. Now I'll treat the right arm.
This area's in pretty bad shape too.
For some reason, I like totally forgot that Gabe was involved during all of this. I don't know why.
Done. Almost finished.
But
Hang
can
in
I'm
there.
guessing? Oh, no.
Hang in there. We're going to save you.
Oh, okay. Just say. I shouldn't have done that. No, wait, I did need to because it needed gauze.
Treatment's complete. What are they doing? Hurry up with the transport.
the last of the wounded. Congrats for making it through. You did well.
Stabilize. Alright, yeah, no burns worsened. What's that? Oh, it might have been when I had to stop on the one page didn't go because the one finished the hydraulic cutter. So I don't know if that's gonna affect me at all. That's the score. If it does, I'll try it again. Yeah.
Huh. Well, I guess you passed. You made it through this crisis pretty well.
Was that supposed to be a
Ouch.
compliment?
Alright, we'll go through the cutscene and then I think I'll have time to try it again. And I'll do it with the skip function on and all that. Glad I didn't do it on Specialist. Screw that.
Hey. You did
Well, Gabe, grammar. Oh, I was about to say, don't go for it. You know how he was the CR. But yeah, take a water.
good. So, how did it feel to make a fool of yourself
Oh my
again?
god, he's such an ass.
You know, we're humans.
She needs it though, you
We
know?
have
She
two
needs that
arms.
tough love.
No matter how good you are, you can't do everything. You going home?
Hanging around with the now. Later.
Oh, they're so good. I just love their rapport. It's so good. Drink for Ghost!
Yo.
I love how nonchalant she is about it now. Yo, you back?
It takes guts to ask someone for help.
Look at her, she's got some nail polish.
I don't even know how I'm supposed to do it. Is that why you're here? You want to be saved?
Of course
too?
she has alcohol in the background. Can't blame her for that.
Hey. I've
Here we
seen
go. Remember in that last episode when she was talking about a letter coming
Hey,
for
turn
her?
around.
Can't have anything to do with this chick, huh?
Beginning.
Beginning.
Damn it.
That's why I made all the beginning references.
Hey, wait.
We will
Hey.
see. Dun, dun, dun.
Damn it. What the hell?
We'll go ahead and do it again though. And just to get that S rank. Now that I remember it actually, yeah, I don't think I do this one very much. Compared to some of the other ones anyway. Maybe. I'm not sure. Let's not do that. Let's not move it like I did and cut her open even more than she already is. What the fuck? Maybe I should start with that one. Because the other ones are easier. The long ones are tricky. There we go. And then I'm gonna put this down here and see if that will help. Yeah, if that's IBM. It's not Juice Dude, like in Persona 5 Royal, it's I-Beam Dude. Sometimes it's tempting to raise vitals, but you have to remember the gel. Damn it. The gel also raises vitals, not as much, but it will raise it enough to keep it stabilized. A mutation, I don't know why I said it, but there we go. I feel like I'm getting better at the inflation. Damn it.
Vitals don't look good. Damn it, vitals don't look good.
Blood! Ah, what the frick? What the hell happened there with my Wiimote? Weird. Got nothing quick enough so I can finish this person before the other person hanging around. No, not quite.
Damn it, vitals don't look good.
Throwing my balls away! Nice. Now we're on the last one. Phew. What the fuck was that miss? I wasn't trying to go for this one. I was trying to go for the other because I wanted to do them separately because I got a good. What the hell? I call bullcrap. Like, I feel like I didn't do as well, but I did get all of the bonuses, so maybe I did okay. Yeah, I guess doing all the bonuses did it. 1, 3, 3, 2, 6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Not bad. Turns out you're a professional.
No, I would have gotten a higher score because of the bonuses, but I don't know. I'd have to check.
Damn straight. I don't play around all the time, you know.
Have to check the difference, you know. And we saw this. Actually, let's go there. Let's skip. Do it that way. There we go. Yeah, now saving. It must cap at 100 hours. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright, so only a hero. This is his ending scene. So this is the last ending. The first ending that we're gonna see of someone's plot. Though I think technically, yeah, Gabe is quite a bit, or no. No, Gabe's end shows up later. Huh. Alright. Okay, so Gabe's end and Naomi's end take place at the same time, for reference. And then let me see, this one. Okay, so well done, Atlas. You did actually put it right place in the timeline. Because this is the one we just did, the one with the Portland airport bombing. And that Naomi being at the Portland airport herself would be this one, which is one above. So they did actually get the timeline right on that one. Nice job. I know Naomi's plot way too well, yo. Oh. So remember, he just found out that Claire got revived.
Mind it down a bit, Doc?
Which is
This
why
is
he's
a
like this.
hospital.
Oh.
Maria
Sorry.
revived her, except we
It's
never
just that-
did. sad.
I'm just joking. Don't be so serious all the time.
She almost died, and we saved her apparent killer and all that in the last step.
Man. I can't believe I survived.
How you feel about life now? Just like Linda Reed?
It's amazing to be alive.
Except I feel they took it a little more seriously in this game just because
Of course it is.
it wasn't because of like one of the alien viruses making her want to commit suicide and be depressed and all that. Here we go.
Get the hell back! If you take one more step, I'll shoot!
Damn it! If this keeps up,
Yeah!
No
The
way.
hero we need. And the hero we probably don't deserve.
The ambassador of love and justice. I am
Because Freebird! Get it? I finally got it after a freaking decade. Jeez Louise, it took me long enough. So yeah, there you go. So he is good with Claire now. Their relationship is blossoming, whether you consider it a friendship or something else. And he's back to doing his Captain Eagle thing. Alright. And then we are at CR's end. Go in Peace Center. Or wait. Yeah, let's keep going. I'll decide by the end.
You all done?
I'll leave his things behind. My men can handle the rest.
Actually, yeah. Let's go ahead and watch, just so you guys know for the timeline purposes. Let's go ahead and watch Naomi's End. It's not gonna mean as much, and maybe we'll do it again when I play it later with folks. I'm doing the co-op episodes retroactively, in case that wasn't obvious enough. So we might do this one again, and we might do the beginning one again when I do the first one. So, or I might do, like, when we tape this episode, I might show this one again. When we tape this episode, I might show this one again. But might as well. So you know the general plot, because we dealt with it with CR. You know, there was the small child, she was hitting the bomb,
And then?
in the bomb, with the bomb, so there she is.
The princess said, "Please, you have to get me away from here before the moon appears 30 times."
And basically, like, her entire plot is kind of dealing with this child, and she, like, finds a fondness for her. And granted, Naomi, like, definitely isn't young, but she's not super
Did you
old
find out
either. She's
anything?
in her very early 30s.
No. She had no connections to anyone named Rosalia.
And with her past, you would not think that she would be, like,
What
ready
about
to
Alyssa?
take care
Has
of a
anyone
small
been found
child,
to take
but
her in?
things happen in her chapter.
It, seems that she doesn't have
That's
any
the
living
thing.
relatives.
Okay, pausing for a second. How the hell... Okay. Alyssa was right up against the bomb, right? We were able to save her because, I guess, CR Magical Doctor. And then at the Portland airport bombing, there was a whole bunch of stuff that happened that Maria had to take care of. How the hell are all those people not dead? But Alyssa's parents are. That's what I want to know.
What's going to happen to her?
Once she recovers, she'll be sent to an
Or
orphanage.
maybe they don't. Did they ever say that?
Hey,
I'd have to see the
agent.
rest of her chapter to see if they ever
Oh,
mention her
jeez.
parents up until this
HQ
point.
would
I don't
never
think they
allow
do.
I
Or
know,
no.
But I'm talking business.
She says something about, like, where are Alyssa's parents or something.
Business.
I'd have to see.
I don't
Because
know,
it just,
Brian.
it made no sense. It made no sense.
Your
Atlas
face is
logic, yo.
soft. I want my reward to be
Yeah, she's gonna be a mom.
Are you serious?
A DK comic
Your
backstory?
health.
Yes.
I know. My flame will go out at any moment.
I was gonna say, this
Once
I
I'm
mainly
gone,
wanted
the
to
FBI
show
will be fully
just so people
responsible
would
for it.
know where it takes place in the
Dr.
timeline.
Kimishima, do you really think they'll agree?
You probably wouldn't really know what's
When
happening
Alyssa was
here
about to die,
because we
I was
haven't
angry
played through the
with
forensics missions yet. I'm gonna
I
put
hate
those in
being honest.
retroactively in a playlist.
I've never felt it before.
I love this part from Naomi.
I'm human. That girl is the one who finally made me realize it. I dragged her into this. I owe it
Yeah,
to
at the
her.
beginning of this stream, we finished operating on the young child that she's been like bonding over, or bonding
I'll
with
see what I
throughout
can
the
do.
whole game. Nice little callback here to the
It's a nice tie.
beginning of the game with the nice time, little guy. Be a good
Sheesh.
boy and stay.
Who's the one risking his neck for this again?
I got those photos back from Dapple Me. I need to look at them.
You know, I've always been wrapped around your little finger.
What's the word? Whipped? Is he whipped? And there she is! Naomi! What a cutie. I'd like to do some photos later with like Alyssa and all the bandages, but we didn't do it at MagFest because it's kind of a massive spoiler. So, yeah. Alright, going back. So then this happens a little later. Like I said, we just operated on said small child. Now we're here.
You all
Go
done?
look at that drive real quick.
I'll leave his things behind. My men can handle the rest.
I heard we won't be held accountable. How generous of you.
There's no proof you deliberately helped him evade capture. It's a waste of time charging you with something like that.
Yeah, Ian.
I didn't know you guys ever went just by the book.
There's a time and place for everything, Doc.
So what's gonna happen to him?
He'll return to his cell with no further outside contact.
Thought so.
Believe in him. Coming here's changed him. That's what I believe, at least.
You think so? I think you're right.
And there he is. Whoop. Oh. Let me message him real quick. Alright. So yeah, so he is... Is everything back to the way it was with CR? We will find out. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. How did I do on... Okay, yeah. Definitely doing this one on. This one... It's very hard at the beginning. But then it ends up getting easier, I feel. And you'll see exactly what I mean when we do it. Alright, also, meme is coming. I don't know if you guys remember the meme that I kept posting about, or kept talking about.
It's unusual to see you so troubled, Maria.
And this cutscene will look familiar in a second, because we're
I've
going to
done
do a
enough for
Tomoe
myself
mission in a
to
little
know.
bit, and this cutscene happens there
How to
too.
ask people for help or
I
what
don't
should
remember
do.
if it's exactly the same or if it's different a little bit, like the one with Hank and
It's
Maria.
simple. Be yourself and don't worry
But
about
yeah.
it. Huh? Isn't it odd to work hard on becoming less independent? I
They're
believe
really
it's
sweet
important to
together
be
too.
true
I've
to your
mentioned
own
that. A
nature.
lot of people ship them.
Being true to myself? Man, you lost me.
Oh, Maria.
Oh, I forgot. I needed to shop for groceries
But
for
yeah,
dinner.
there's this meme
Please, help me out, Maria.
that I've been talking about
Hey, whoa!
where, oh, this game is more realistic than the other games. Like this bit that's gonna happen, which I think I've mentioned, but for those of you that have forgotten, I'm not gonna mention it straight out yet.
This is shopping for dinner? How much do you eat?
Huh?
Tomoe is a quirky little one. She definitely has some Yukiko tendencies, I feel. Like, I could totally see her being the kind of character that just like cracks up for no reason like Yukiko does.
You
I
run
could
into
totally
you
see
guys.
that with
What are you up to?
Tomoe. So yeah, everybody's coming together here. Drink for Ghost! I think this is the first episode I'm actually remembering to like drink for Ghost. Bad me. Alright, here we go. So yeah, this game is realistic. In case you couldn't tell, yeah, they're on the second floor of a mall. How the fuck did that bus get to the second floor and crash? Like, it would be bad enough if it just crashed anyway, but the fact that it reached like the elevation to get to the second floor of the mall and then just crash through all the way to
Maria!
basically like the center of the mall plaza. Like, how the fuck, man?
I'm fine. What about everyone else?
Things I don't understand about this game. So that is the meme. And then there's another meme, via Patient Zero that starts like at the beginning of Patient Zero that I'm starting to, or I'm trying to make a meme.
Someone help me! Someone!
Like, I actually started showing people said bit. That's how much of it I wanted to make a meme. Yeah, exactly. Are you serious?
Dr. Freebird, please lend me a hand.
Hey, Tomoe, where are you going?
I'm going to look for Dr. Cunningham downstairs.
So yeah, so while we're doing
We'll
this
leave the people on
plot,
the floor with you, Maria.
Hey!
you're searching for
Damn it. Fine. Bring it
You're
on.
searching for everybody else with Tomoe in her plot, and it makes about as much sense as deactivating a bomb with surgical tools, which is something that's happened in a previous game.
I don't know how many people there are, but I have to help
Yeah,
them.
so basically,
I can't expect
yeah,
any help.
the beginning part
How to
is
do this
hard
alone.
because everybody starts at like pretty low vitals, and you have a whole bunch of them. But bit of a spoiler alert, the paramedics do come, and when they come, I feel like it's a lot easier, especially on specialist mode. But we are on resident at this point.
Let's get started. I'll show everyone what Resurgam's all about. Man, starting off with cardiac arrest? Beginning CPR.
I feel like there they should have started with the beep and then have her say the line about cardiac.
Pulse is back, but I can't transport him out yet. Damn it.
What's it called? CDA? Oh, yeah, can't do anything with him yet. Dumb me.
I'm reaching from her shoulder and
Yeah,
around.
he's one of the multiple patients in this game that just keep going into cardiac arrest until you can finally get him out. But remember, the paramedics aren't here, so we kind of just have to keep his vitals fairly steady. We can't let him die on us until they show up.
worse than I thought. I've got to treat her immediately.
I feel like I already started kinda, yeah, I'm gonna try again. Cause yeah, like that little bit of time in this mission, time is everything in this mission. In my opinion,
Let's get started.
I think I've said this before, this is her. I think there was another mission that I said was the hardest overall, but this is, in my opinion, the hardest section of Maria's plot. It's not the hardest mission because once the paramedics come, it gets a lot easier, but until they come, it's really hard. Alright. CPR. Then I gotta be right ready. I give him one shot. Yeah.
Can't transport him out yet. Damn it.
Give him one shot of stuff, and then move on.
Emerging from her shoulder and her abdomen.
I probably should have gone over to the third patient instead of the second. We'll see how we do this time around.
It's worse than I thought. I've got to treat her immediately.
She's got great music though.
Damn it, vitals don't look good.
I am aware, Maria. Luckily, it's the patient that we're working on currently.
I've treated the
Oh
abdomen.
god, we got shoulder too. Fuck.
The hemorrhaging's pretty bad here too. Performing hemostasis.
Here we go.
Someone. Anyone out there? I need help here. Someone help me. Damn it.
Oh, Maria.
There's Ashes. Here I come to save the day. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking about it too much. I really think it's Specialist, because I think in Specialist, they drop so fast that, like, everyone at this point is at hanging red, and you're just like, fuck my life. Here they come.
Get triage going and transport the wounded out one minute.
Beat out the patients that can walk.
The nurses are here.
Even the paramedics.
Even the paramedics. That's their job, Maria. I guess she thought she was too much of an asshole to them, which...
Please
Why
talk
do
to
you look so
doctors nearby and
surprised?
confirm how they're doing.
It's natural to expect some sort of backup to appear at accident scenes.
Natural?
That's right. There's nothing shameful
There you go.
about cooperating with others. As long as we're alive, we can rely on others to lend
But
us
yeah,
a
that's her big plot point, is learning how to work with other people, whether it's just like, whether it's leading them or being a part of the team. She's so used to wanting to work independently.
even if you don't always.
I feel like that's the main thing from her plot. And I feel like it's honestly really relatable.
Stand up, Maria. All of us have only one reason to be here: to save lives.
I know that. Damn it.
Oh, yes. One more thing.
What?
You've done very well in keeping things in check until we arrived at
Yay!
the
Tried.
Chief, we've still got one last
There
battle
we
to
go.
fight. There's no time to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this music because it has this like awesome, I guess it's like a guitar, like synth guitar kind of riff. I don't know what that was. That comes in. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the boss music from Persona 5, actually. I'll try to let you know when that comes.
Damn, so much glass.
It's a little hard to hear because I have the volume down too low, so there's no echo.
Under the rubble.
What? Chief! I heard. I'll relay that to the paramedics.
I think the synth part is happening right now. It's hard to tell. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, the synth guitar part. Oh, come on, that's a picture. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me move that cord a little bit. See if that helps. Cause damn, that shit not okay. That shit not okay.
from her torso. Perform hemostasis.
I think the music from Surgery is in Persona 5 at some point.
What's wrong? Vitals don't look good.
Cardiac arrest. He needs to be
Um,
resuscitated immediately.
I don't remember exactly what track, but I know it's a surgery track. Why the fuck can't you guys let him go?
She's hemorrhaging from her torso. Perform hemostasis.
All right, we're done treating you. Good
I
job.
guess
Hang it in
that's
there.
true, so. It's a shoulder. Like,
Maria, they found another
I
victim.
guess
It looks like he's going into cardiac
but
arrest.
still, why wouldn't you say shoulder? Because I don't understand. Okay, can't do anything with him yet. He needs to go into cardiac arrest again, but there's reasons.
Cardiac arrest. Yes, the AED's
Oh,
ready.
time for a defib.
Defibrillator. Got it.
And we know how this works because we've used it in surgery. I think this is the only time we use it in first response. Maybe we use it one other time. Why the fuck is it not working? Why the fuck is it not working? Let me move the sensor bar. It looks like it slid. Maybe that will help. There we go. Yeah, we know how it works. Boom. And now we gotta compress anyway. And intubation, and then we'll be done with them. Yeah, I felt like I could have done that better.
Both his legs have injuries. Hold on, I'll take care of him.
Another victim's been found. Maria, you'll need to hurry.
Just hold still and don't move. These wounds aren't as deep as I thought. Don't worry, I'll take care of these. That's one. It'll all be over soon. Okay, your right leg is done. I'm gonna take a look at your left leg now. Sorry, kid, but those clothes are coming off.
That's probably my second favorite, like, cutting off clothesline. It's not as good as your life is more important than your wardrobe, but it's still pretty good. They're not gonna do you much good if you die, right? Sorry, kid. Oh, fuck.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna
Just saw me because I hate red.
What's wrong? Vitals don't look good.
Cardiac arrest.
It should be okay.
Resuscitated immediately.
See, sometimes they sneak up on you like that. That's why, honestly, I like doing this one co-op because,
Secure an airway, then you can get him out of here.
when one person is working on the patient, the other person can be looking at everyone else's vitals. And you can either do it like actual co-op where like you switch off, like in game, like the tags are different, either 1 or 2, or just one person can be operating and the other person can be checking vitals the whole time. Alright. Intubation, and then they'll be good. Finally, GTFO.
There aren't any obvious wounds, but he's in a lot of pain. Maybe I should just ask. Hey, are you alright? Where does it hurt?
My arms!
Must be fractured. Here, let me take a look. It's fractured. Don't listen, I'm gonna fix it, alright? Now she's the splint. Hang in there. Alright, give me the bandages to secure this. Alright, just one more. Perfect. Now for the right arm.
I'm gonna wait on that one.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
wait.
gonna treat your other arm too. Hey, don't move! What's the matter?
I heard someone in the bus.
You heard something? That's for real.
Maria, keep treating the patients.
Yeah, there's
I'll
quite a
tell the
few
paramedics
patients
to
in this
search.
mission too.
Cardiac arrest. She's suffering from hemorrhagic shock.
Come on, we gotta
Hemorrhagic
resuscitate her.
shock, Jesus.
Another victim's been found. I've arranged for him to be brought over to you here.
I don't remember exactly what hemorrhagic shock is. I'll look it up after we're done here. But it's definitely shock having to do from blood. It might be maybe blood loss.
Good. But she's hemorrhaging
Yeah,
severely
probably
from her
blood
arm.
loss.
Beginning treatment.
He's hemorrhaging from her arm.
Gotta hurry or she'll be in real trouble. I'm applying a tourniquet. The hemorrhaging stuff. I'm
Normally we
treating
cardiac arrest at the beginning. That's all you gotta do. Just add an intubation. Why are you making us do all this other shit? I'm trying to feel like real life.
Damn it, vitals don't look good.
Fuck! Oh, remember when I said this one gets easy? That was a load of shit. Clearly, the game is trying to be like, nope. Okay, good. Finally, blood transfusions. Let's be done with her! Oh my god! Fuck! 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 Just let me get her out of here! Thank you! Oh my god! I don't remember this one being so hard! Oh god, and then there's somebody else in the room too. Fuck, why is there so much blood and why are they not having me tourniquet? I'm so... Oh no, wires? Why am I not remembering any of this?
There's no knowing how deep those wires are lodged in. We have to leave them alone and extract only the glass before moving.
You know what? I'm just gonna bump him up and finish the other guy.
Damn it, vitals don't look good.
I honest to God do not remember this one being this much. There we go. I remember doing this one quite a bit too. That's why I'm confused.
The bone's been positioned.
What?
Now to hold it in place with bandages. Hang in there, it'll be over soon. Okay, transport him out. Okay, good. Extracting the rest of the glass.
Why isn't it letting me extract? Oh, blood probably.
Damn it, vitals don't look good.
Oh shit.
Damn it, my vitals don't look good.
Jeez Louise. I do not remember that one being that hard, I swear. Like, I just remember it being like, oh, once they're here, it's better. Nope. Throw even more people at you, cause fuck you, that's why. It looks like I did okay, though. Hey! What grade did I get on it before? I'll need to look. Ah, I'll look. 13238.
Well done, Maria. You worked really hard today.
Oh, Chief. I'm glad you all came. Thanks.
I'll see how I'm doing. We need a break from that for a minute.
Get him out of here.
So we won't retry it right away. We'll see how we're doing after Tomoe.
It's over. All the patients
This
have
is
been
a really
transported.
sweet scene here. I like this scene.
We're done. Everyone?
You can't relax yet, Dr.
You should know sitting like that is
You
bad
have
for
an
your knees.
important job.
Huh?
Seriously, come on, take a look around.
Everyone's waiting for you. Please, tell us what to do next, Dr. Torres.
Aw.
Me? But why? A hero isn't something you can just... It's what you become when people trust and...
I'm a hero! Oh, Maria.
Come on. How long are you gonna space out like this?
I'm glad I saw one
We're
person
all
that made a
counting
review
on you,
of
Miss
this.
Hero.
Granted, they didn't like Naomi's storyline, which I call load of bull, but they really liked Maria's. And I'm like, yay! Someone else likes Maria's plot! I figured people would think it was too
First care.
mature.
We're going below. Everyone stay in touch and work together. Let's go.
Whoop, whoop.
Roger that.
Lines of excitement. Hold on, just a minute. All right. So now we are at not doing that on Resident. Fuck that. Maybe we can get a higher score. Let's see. Ooh, that is a low ass score, from what I can tell anyway. So yeah, we haven't seen Tomoe in a while. We didn't see her at all in the last episode, or at least we didn't do any missions for her.
So that's what happened.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Because
here
of
we
them that I
go.
was able to return.
Are you sure?
So they just got
Sounds
her
to me like
dinner
they just
and all
caused
that.
a
So you
trouble.
can tell this is at the same time. Here we go. There's the no again. I forgot she did it twice. No. Oh, that animation.
Is that so? Man.
I mean, I guess it makes sense.
This is shopping.
Here we go.
for
How much
dinner?
did you eat? Yeah.
Eat.
So now you can see the overlap there. Did you say something?
Did you say
Yeah.
something?
Never mind. No.
Yeah, I guess a lot of it was like travel back for her.
Isn't that Gabe and
So this all is familiar because we just did it.
Hey, fancy running into
We're
you
not going to
guys.
see the
What are you
ghost.
up
Be
to?
like, run though, because Tomoe can't see the ghost. And there's the bus. And the second floor of the mall, making no fucking sense. This game, I can't. I love it, but I can't with this game sometimes, yeah.
Are you hurt? I'm fine. What about everyone else?
Hank being a badass. Yes, it was a school bus. Flying into the second floor of a
He
mall.
was right in front of
Welcome
me.
to the meme that I always am talking about. Like, I literally even used it to introduce my trauma center as an accurate panel. Well, now I see the wheel. I was gonna say, like,
Tomoe, where
where
are
the
you
frick
going?
is the wheel? Ooh. Well, howdy partner, we just did Maria's part of this plot. So she went and she saved a bunch of people, and now we're doing Tomoe's part of the plot, which makes no fucking sense.
It's as I feared. Block the way through.
Dr. Tachibana, what are you doing?
I'm going to use my endoscope to look for any victims. I need
What
your
the fuck?
Please,
This is
rest
literally... This is just like in Trauma Centered Second Opinion, where, and I think it happens in New Blood too, or like you have to use surgical tools to do something really stupid. In Second Opinion, it's disarming a bomb. I think in New Blood, I think it's like disarming a lock or something. I haven't played New Blood in a while, but it's something similar. And then in this game, you're literally searching for dying victims in rubble using a fucking endoscope.
I'm on it.
Like,
But please, be careful.
God, I don't know which one is weirder, honestly. Like, I think this is probably one of the, this is definitely the part of this game before.
The endoscope is a medical.
Yeah, no shit.
Running into hard obstacles and walls will damage the endoscope. If the endoscope stops working, we'll have to stop the search.
Things making
temporarily.
no sense.
We'll need to be very careful as we proceed.
God. At least the doors here make more sense than having them in the freaking cavities of the body. Okay, so apologies in advance if I suck at. I don't normally do this mission because I hate it. Frickin' maze. I hate mazes. There's a reason that I prefer mementos over the Persona 5 palaces and Dead End. And why I don't like Persona Q as much, and it is because of the fucking mazes. I hate mazes. I really should just be keeping track of where I'm going. I think in general I'm going for the... Yeah, like, fuck, that's terrifying, right? Yeah, exactly. Shouldn't Fire and Rescue be handling this? No, wait, different game. If you see that I'm going the wrong way or something, let me know, but I know... Oh, you're on Twitch, so it won't be as delayed as YouTube, but still, yeah. This is terrifying. We're gonna see a lot of shit like this.
Now that we know where to look, the rescuers will have an easier time.
Dr. Tachibana,
Dr. Freebird, how are the other wounded who needed help?
they've all been taken to the first floor. The only
And
ones
that's
left
where
are
Maria
those
is.
trapped under the rubble.
Understood.
That's
Let's do
what
our
we
best
just
until
did.
rescue comes. I have to reel in the endoscope. I need to examine it before we continue. The endoscope is working. I'm going to keep searching for victims.
Oh, fuck.
Look out! Dr. Tachibana, are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. What just happened?
This isn't good. The bus above us is losing its balance. Dr. Tachibana, it's too dangerous here.
No. If the bus falls now, the people trapped in here will be...
Dr. Tachibana, let's hurry!
Yes.
Oh boy. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the left. I'm gonna say where I'm going because that kind of shit helps me. So let's do that. This mission so much. Hate mazes. I hate mazes. I was gonna say, we're literally not using any surgical tools either. It's just looking for people in a fucking maze. I don't understand why this is a thing that needed to be in this game. I don't understand.
But we have to go.
Why? Oh god, that's right. Fuck. So that's not gonna help, but maybe it'll keep me sane, saying that I go through the left. It's a hand!
He's breathing, but I can't do anything.
Dr. Tachibana, let's hurry.
I remember when I first played this, I like literally thought that all of these things were like corpses. And I like got terrified at each one, and they're like, good, they're alive! And I'm like, what the fuck?
Right. I'll keep searching for other victims.
This mission
Bring the
makes no
endoscope back to the
sense.
entrance, Dr. Tachibana. Then we can resume the search. All right. Rock solid. Please search for the next
Status. We don't even need this vital thing.
Again.
Status.
The shaking stopped, but the rubble shifted again.
There isn't a moment to lose. Let's hurry.
Okay, I don't think there will be a reason to go to the left anymore. Let's see. Oh god. Sorry, gonna need to turn up the sound. A victim is calling for help. Head towards the voice. I'll try. I remember they sound like weird, like sexual moaning. That looks like a Oh, that's what it was. It sounds like weird ass breathing. That's what it was. Fuck this. Something out of a weird, demented horror film. How can you not be terrified by that? Like, that's not fucking comforting. It's just not. God, I can't tell what it is. It looks like there's something. No, that looks like trash. Okay. I'm guessing if you open the door and you hear going the right way. Maybe I'm not, because I'm not hearing jack shit anymore. Oh, now I am. What the fuck is this? Like, I'm sure people watching this part right now, if you hadn't been involved with the rest of this, is like, this is the definition of what the fuck is happening in this game. There. God, it just, it sounds so creepy.
I found a third victim. Please report where we located
It's an
this person.
ear. Why? Why do we have to do this? Like, endoscopy was already bad enough, and then you make us do this?
I have to check on the endoscope's
Like,
condition.
I haven't seen people's, like, comments on this part, but I'm sure they must be absolutely fucking ridiculous. This is just the definition of why in an Atlas game. Like, I feel like every Atlas game at some point has, like, a why moment. This is Trauma Team's why moment. What the fuck was that? Like, I'd like to see Brittany play this. That's what I'd like to see play this mission. Oh, no. Dead end. How the heck did they have, like, the red dead end instead of the... instead of, like, the rubble blocking it or something? Like, is it just me, or is it starting to turn into, like, sexual moaning? There's a fine line, y'all. That looks like... yeah. That's why, in my opinion, it's important to, like, know the person.
That's a fourth person.
Oh my god, it's... the fingers were fucking moving.
Doctor, reel in the endoscope
Whoa!
to make sure it's functional.
I don't know how I feel about that shit. Okay. Let's go forward again.
Dr. Tachibana, we must hurry. If the building buckles again, there's no guarantee we'll be safe here.
We have 12 minutes. I think we can. Yeah, I don't remember if we need to find 5 people and Gabe Cunningham, or 5 people including Gabe Cunningham. We're getting that intense music now. Yeah, I feel like I'm hearing him. We can't have him actually, like, really sound like him, though? It just sounds like Travis Willingham being Travis Willingham. What else to tell you? Guess not. They can't give us a map because fuck that. Alright. Like, is it just me or does it sound like he's doing something with Maria? Like, I think he might have found Maria on the first floor and they came down here and something's happening. Oh, no, maybe that was it. Like, that sounds like a frickin' thrust. Pardon me, I guess. Just say not enough thrusting.
The video feed has resumed. Let's continue searching.
There's reasons. There he is.
It's Dr. Cunningham's.
Nice look at his 3D model-esque look at his outfit. Any of y'all cosplayers out there, I guess, question mark?
Found him. Dr. Cunningham, can you hear me? He moved. We must call for the rescue
He
team
moved!
immediately.
Yay! We had about 9.5 minutes left. Well, I knew operation completed in 480 seconds was gonna happen. You know what? I'll take it. This mission is weird enough that I can only physically do it once, at least on stream. 3948. I think I got a higher score.
We must hurry and get the rescue squad. They need to be rescued.
Please calm down, Dr. Tachibana. The only thing we can do is wait and believe in them.
Alright. Let's see. Oh, there they are.
There he is. Dr. Cunningham, can you hear me?
How is he? Is he all right?
He's moving. He's alive.
Yay!
Right. Let's clear this debris and save him.
Why don't we ever operate on Cunningham?
Get out of the way!
Spoiler alert, we never operate on Dr. Cunningham. And superhero!
That bus is coming down! Tomoe, you have to get out!
I was gonna say, superhero Hank does it again.
You'll be caught in the crash! You must move!
It's okay, I can carry him. I can carry the bus.
Again, I have to be saved by others. Why did I come back? There must be something I can do.
The question is what?
Dr. Cunningham! Everyone! Can you hear me? It's going to be all right. You'll be rescued in no time.
Dr. Tachibana, what are...
It's against the way of honor to put my own well-being...
Way of honor! Drink.
These
Path of
people are
honor.
waiting to be saved
I'll
at this
sit,
very
because it was
moment.
way of honor instead of path of
I will
honor.
not run away.
I honestly don't remember this part, but that's probably because I barely play this mission because it's so fucking weird. Yeah, Maria! Maria's always saving the day at the last minute. I love her. And when she does it, it's reasonable, unlike Hank just being a frickin' superhero.
Hey! Hank! Tomoe!
Maria!
So, what I'm getting from this is Tomoe was
Team 1,
saved
search
by
the
the
area for
power of
survivors. Get
gay.
triage started.
Please
Am
be
I
careful of more falling
wrong?
rubble. It's still unstable.
Work with the team below, and let's pull this bus back
I mean,
up.
spoiler alert for the reboot of She-Ra, it got solved with the power of gay. So, anything can happen. There he is. Oof.
Yo,
That's an oof.
Dr. Cunningham.
you're all dirty, kid.
Really, Gabe?
Duty, you know?
I'm sorry. I couldn't do anything by myself after all.
I heard you.
Huh?
Your voice. I can hear you calling to us. That's how I made it through. Thanks.
Yeah, her and Maria have an interesting kind of back and forth.
Don't cry now.
More independent,
Still
and
alive.
Maria's working on being more dependent.
Hey, why is Tomoe crying? What
So
did
they're
you say to her?
they're kind of foils to each other in that regard, which makes sense because Chie and Yukiko, I feel like are kind of like that in Persona 4, and they're very clearly like based on them.
Cut some slack. I fell 2 stories and almost died here, alright?
Oh, Brittany. She's doing stuff. She's being a Brittany. Alright, so we are done with him. And then we just need, yeah. So we just need to finish up Maria's plot and Tomoe's plot. And then we will be ready for the things that will happen, which I will not say. I will not show you, but the layout changes after this. I will say that. Well, you know what? I'll actually go ahead and let me do Desperate Rescue again. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that now.
It'll
Try to
take
get
about
that
6
S.
minutes for the paramedics to come.
Excuse me. Skippity skip.
Let's get
Oh yeah, this is
Damn it, vitals don't look good. Damn it, vitals don't look good.
There we go. Now it starts. I apologize for any sound effect echo, because I know it can be pretty loud. I feel like I'm doing better at not throwing away my drawers. Hopefully that'll help. I feel like I'm doing better in general, honestly. These missions are definitely easier, I feel, when you don't have the dialogue on. I know I said that before. Activation time. Don't always have to go by the arrow direction. You should pretty tell. Sometimes it helps if you don't. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing way better. And I know I was on Resident because it would have... I got a C on this mission in Specialist, and it would have ranked me up, and it didn't. One of the reds, please. Thank you. Work. Good. Activation. Go.
Damn it, vitals don't look good.
For reasons. The nice thing is the way they showed the shot of the arm, you can tell a blood transfusion is coming.
Damn it, vitals don't look good.
There we go. It's like I was saying, when you can tell that a blood transfusion is coming, you can go ahead and hold A on the, or hold up on the nunchuck joystick. So yeah, that makes it easy. Yeah, I don't think I got any misses, and I only got one bad on that one part, at the end. That's more like it! Woo woo! Woo woo!
You did it, Maria. Your spirit came through and saved lives today.
No, you guys helped. Thanks.
Okay, so that script was the same. I couldn't remember if it was or not.
Get him out of here.
Alright, now time for some cutscenes. So we're gonna finish Maria and Tomoe. That's kind of cute that they finish it at the same time, actually. And then, unfortunately, you won't see the change, but I might look it up so you can, because Roni, who is a character from Gabe's plot, kind of shows you how to navigate through the menus. So I might look that up and read what she says once we're done with these two cutscenes. So, Together in Spirit. This one's cute. This one's cute, and it is very, very Maria.
This award is given in recognition of honor and valor.
Look at Maria. Such dignity.
Indeed. I'm sure recent events have helped her mature.
Do you both seriously think that? You really don't know that girl, do you?
Yeah, that's right. I'm the hero.
Oh, Maria.
Follow my lead and we'll all
I love her.
save
I
lives.
love her so much.
See?
Yeah, Maria. Woo woo. I'm the
We should get back
hero.
as soon as possible.
I agree with that.
Look at that. She even gets the mosh pit.
Hero kicks ass.
Being a hero kicks ass indeed. I love her. She is me in this game. Alright, and then Tomoe and her unknown future.
If that's a love letter to me, stop. I'm still married.
Oh, Oh, are you awake? No, I'm writing a letter to my father.
Really?
No.
What, did you guys come to a
You
truce
are
or
still
something?
married? Question mark.
Isn't it normal for a child to want to talk to her parent?
I guess so. It's kind of creepy when you put it that way.
Ever since I left the Tachibana home, I've strained myself. I wanted to be known for my own strength, not my family's. But I've come to a realization. No one grows up all at once. Instead of acting like someone you're not, do your best. And work your way towards being the adult you want to be.
Jeez, what kind of kid are you? That's how life is. Well, the fact that you've realized that proves you've grown. Good for you. Try to take it easy from now on.
Yes.
Now, I'm kind of thirsty.
I feel like we don't really
How
get
about
that many
getting me a
moments in
coffee?
this game between
Dr. Cunningham,
Tomoe and Game.
Relying on others is
Oh,
not
way of
a
honor.
honor.
Have of honor. Drink.
You must do what you can to help yourself.
You just said that people shouldn't be straining themselves.
Oh, I don't
I
recall
will
your
say
arm
we
being
will
broken.
no longer
Does it
have
hurt?
the Maria ghost drinking.
Oh, you idiot!
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you alright?
Don't touch me.
There's Hanzo.
You're doing this on purpose. It's so
Watching over
Not at
her.
all. If it hurts, then it must be examined. Does it not?
Just leave me alone.
It seems
I'm a
it will
doctor.
be a
I
while.
can examine myself.
Yeah. Well. Oh. And the controller. I was kind of laying on it. Alright, I can't quite find it for some reason. I guess I just need to keep looking for it. But basically, what happens is she's like, "Greetings, Doctor. The extra chapter is now available," or blah blah blah. And then after the game is finished, you get the ability to get doctor's medals, which I will definitely share at the end, and then you also get this little extra. And each character has an extra. Yeah. Each character has an extra little kind of epilogue-ish thing. Alright. But this is what I will leave you with. You remembered the butterflies and how we should all be terrified of monarch butterflies. That is to come. Thank you, Will Howdy Partner, for stopping by, and anyone else that happens to watch this in the future. And next week, June 16th, we should be starting the Patient Zero chapter, where we will finally delve into the Rosalia virus. What is that ghost? Why do all of these patients keep getting black bruises? If you're watching this after seeing Naomi's missions, why are people going insane? Like, all will be revealed. Alright, so I will see you then, June 16th. Stay safe, everybody. There's stuff going on outside, but there is still the coronavirus. It's not the Rosalia virus, but it's still pretty bad, so make sure you're protected and all that. Alright, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. I believe I will be streaming Persona 5 Royal tomorrow because I'm on a Mementos part. but I don't want to like guarantee anything. I might just be like, I don't want to. But 16th for trauma team, patient 0 is an almost definite. If I am not on, something's up. All right.